Hello again. I'm back today to tell you about an indie brand that instead of writing a review on them, I thought I would do it on camera instead. Now you might notice I'm in a different room. This is where I normally sit to do my nails, my blogging, all my stuff, and today I thought I would send Kevin and Sophie upstairs and I would get to actually show you where I work. So, this is my container for all my polishes, and today I've picked out 4 of them to tell you about. Now, I have only actually used, I think I've used this one once. Yeah, that's it. I've only used this one. So, I'm a bit, let's see how these work. So, I bought these a while back. I can't remember exactly when I bought them. But they just, I knew I was supposed to schedule them into my blog to do a review on them. But I forgot. They must have just snuck their way into my little drawer and I've just completely forgot I even had them. So, they're all from GOOSE. Now, I can't remember, I think her name's Alex. I could be wrong, I could be totally wrong. I do apologise that I cannot remember the name of the maker right now, but obviously I will have a link to their shop and to everything, all their info in the description box. Now, I got 4 of them. One's Gato Nero, which is a black with gold sparkles. Henry! Why is it my dog always decides, the camera's there, I'm going to totally interrupt you and be annoying. Anyway, I got Gato Nero, which is a black with little gold glitters in it. I got Bolognese, which is like a wine red with gold glitters in it. I'll show you them all in a second. I got Glitzel. It's a glitter topper. It's got black, red, yellow, purple, teal. I think that's all I can see. Not sure. And I also got a matte top coat. Now, obviously, you don't need to see the matte top coat, but there you go. And Gato Nero. I'm not even sure if my camera is going to focus on these. I've got an auto focus on my camera that I haven't quite worked out yet. So if I am going in and out of focus, that's why, and I do apologise, but I will get onto it as soon as I actually get a second to have a proper play with it. And this is Glitzel. And Bolognese. Okay, so let's have a play, shall we? I noticed, I'm pretty sure the last time that I used Gato Nero, I was going to be doing a galaxy look, and I thought that would be a really cool black with the gold on top and like the gold glitters and things in there. But I found that it was really sheer and it actually needed a base coat of like a darker colour as well, which that could work, but I'll show you them all, just because. See, I'll show you, this is very sheer. That's my problem with it. I like a polish to be probably opaque in 2 to 3 coats. Now, that is very sheer. I would say this is probably a 4 to 5 coater to get an absolute block black colour, which sucks actually, if I'm honest. I don't mean to be horrible about it, but it does quite suck. I'll show you 2 coats in a second. On the plus side though, it is quite fast drying, which is a bonus. Let's go with Bolognese. Keeping in mind I've never tried this one. I like the brushes. I do like the brushes because they're not the round ones that you normally get, they're like little flat ones. As you can see, it's a flat brush, which is a good thing in my eyes, but that's just me. Okay, so that's 1 coat of Bolognese, and I totally know where they got the name of that. Like, it totally looks like Bolognese sauce, but I will say that I just wiped that off a bit. Oops. I don't have any base colours on my nails, so I'll have to use on in a second for the matte top coat. But this is Glitzel. Now I noticed when looking at the bottle, I noticed that it's actually not got a lot of glitter in it at all. It's really quite, you can see the base. Now that's my problem. I believe that a bottle of glitter polish should be packed so that you've no problems getting any of the glitters out, which I've just found that it's actually, I like the way it's like, it takes a minute, like, it is widely dispersed, which is a good thing. But I've only actually got red and black glitter there, so it would have to go on a second coat at least to try and fish out some of the other ones, which is a bit of a pain. I'll do another of Gato Nero, and then I'll do the matte top coat over the top of Gato so that we can see what's happening here. Alright, okay, so it is darkening up on the second coat. I think it's more like a dark grey than a black. I really am hoping that it's not just like a big fat finger in your face, but you know. Right, okay, well maybe 3 to 4 coats, because it has darkened up considerably. Alright, okay, I'll do 3 and then I'll do the matte on top. Let's do another bolognese just to be, you know, fun. Oh, I like. Obviously not my smudged area, but I like that. Which is a good thing. I can hear my focusing like clicking away. I do like that, but I thought it was just gold glitters, but it's actually got tiny little black glitters in there as well. I'm not sure about the black, but it looks nice, you know, it catches the light very, very nice. Let's do another Glitzel just to see if I can get any of those other glitters out at all. Alright, okay, a couple of other ones will come out. Purple! Woo! Purple! Okay. Please do excuse my phone, by the way. It does kind of just beep randomly. It never shuts up. Ever. I have to put it on silent at night. Okay, so you can see that Glitzel is, I got purple out, but those teal ones and the yellow ones, they're just not for moving today. Now, I suppose I could hang it upside down for like 4 hours if I really want to use it, but it's actually a bit of a pain in the butt for me. This is Gato Nero again. I'm just putting on a third, and then it's just so I can test out this matte goose. Matte goose. It's the matte topper. I suppose that's dry enough. Now, let's try this out. It looks nice. There's no horrible lumpy bits, which is a bonus. I would love to find the like ultimate indie matte top coat. Simply for the fact that all the matte top coats I've got just now are just cheap rubbishy ones. And I suppose I could, you know, get the OPI and all that, but if I'm honest, I've heard bad reviews. Like, they get little horrible lumpy, gloopy bits, and they just aren't very nice to work with sometimes. So that went on nice. Takes ages to dry though. Yeah, it's not. I'm still seeing gloss. It's not like, I mean, I've got a couple of matte top coats, like one's from Claire's and stuff, and they're like, within a minute, it's like boom, matte. And this isn't doing that. Which kind of sucks. It's still glossy. Very, very glossy. So yeah. I'm really not sure. I'll do another coat just in case. See if frame and I've just spoke to my camera for like 10 minutes for no reason, I'm going to be quite annoyed. Because normally when I'm upstairs and I've got a makeup table on my desk, and so I put my tripod and my camera in front of my makeup table so that I can actually see over the top of my camera and then see back and I can see myself talking. Right now, all I can see is my camera. I can't see anything else. Well, I can see Peppa Pig in the background, but that's about it. Right. I'm really quite disappointed actually. I mean, I've had quite a few problems with this order so far. There's the fact that Glitzel needs quite a bit of fishing. I've got a problem with pretty much every one of them, except Bolognese. I can't really fault that. I love it. It is lovely. And that's just 2 coats. I mean, I can see myself using that on me and my friends. Gato Nero, it's kind of misleading really, because in the bottle it looks black. And then on your nail it's like a dark grey. And it takes quite a lot of building to get it to the way that I would wear my polish. And then there's the matte top coat, which I'm really quite disappointed actually, because it's not really matte at all. I can still see a lot of shine on my nails, and it looks like I've just put a normal top coat on top, which I guess would be, this would be an alright top coat. It's not exactly the fastest, it's actually quite a slow drying top coat. But if it was just top coat, I'd be pretty happy with it. But because it's advertised as a matte top coat and it's not really mattifying my nails, it makes me quite disappointed, if I'm honest. And I really hate giving bad reviews, which sucks. But what can I do? If the product isn't there and it doesn't make me as happy as I would like to be about it, then, you know, I'm not going to big up something I don't believe in. I do believe in this one, Bolognese. Absolutely lovely. But the other ones I have had a problem with. I mean, I had a problem with the maker as well. They'd said that it was only £1.20 shipping, and at first I was like, alright, okay. And I thought it was like a promotional deal, or they were going to be paying the excess postage out of their profits or something like that, just to get more people through the door in the first instance. Which made sense to me, because being an ex-maker myself, I know that to send 4 bottles of nail polish, it's £2.80, second class. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. But I ordered anyway, thinking, oh well, you know, it was probably just a promotional deal or something like that. And about 3 or 4 days later, I got a note through the door from the Royal Mail and Customs and all that rubbish, saying they've not paid enough postage. What? I was really disappointed. I then had to pay however much it was on top of that, plus a £1 handling fee, which sucks in itself, but that's Royal Mail, what can you do? And I'm still given this time to be matte, but it's really not. It's like a cloudy top coat, it's just not right. Anyway, and then I paid the excess. I got back in touch with the maker and I told her the problem, and then she'd said, you know, she instantly refunded me for having to pay that and things. She apologised immediately, which I can only give her, you know, that's a really nice thing to do. And then she'd said that her post office had told her that if she was to ship them as flat as she possibly could, then it would be only £1.20 postage and it'd be all fine. Except for the fact that they were barely packaged at all. They were all in the same packet, you know, like side by side. So they could have smashed. And they didn't have much packaging around them other than the outside packaging, which, in my opinion, isn't really enough. I would like to see a lot more packaging to ensure that my purchase wasn't going to be broken or something like that in the mail. And yeah, but then, I mean, I suppose she did apologise. She did then go and relook at all her things. She totally agreed with what I had to say. However, yeah, that top coat's really not matte. Sorry, I'm just staring at it and it's just, I feel bad, but at the same time, if maybe it's just me, you know, but that's not a matte top coat. It's not. I can't lie about it. The glitter topper does need a little bit of fishing, but if I really wanted to use it, it wouldn't be that much of a problem because I could just, you know, pour a little bit onto a sponge and then blot it on, which makes sense, you know, I do that with glitter toppers sometimes. It wouldn't stop me from buying it, you know, from buying another glitter topper from Goose, because I've had glitter toppers from other brands that have been fishers and it really don't bother me too much. I mean, it bothers some people and it can be a bit of a pain in the butt, but what can you do? Other than that, and the matte top coat, that's it dry now, so it's not too long to dry actually. Well, it's still really dentable, oops. It's dry to the touch now. Still not matte. I can't say that that's matte because it's not. Gato Nero, if you were to build up maybe like, I would say 4 to 5 coats would be properly opaque. And maybe 3 to 4 actually, now that I'm looking at it. Or you could just do what I did the last time and put it over a darker base. That worked fine. Bolognese, nothing to say about it. It's lovely. Fast drying, and well, yeah, I love it actually. It would have been nice if the gold was a little bit more prominent than the black, but it still catches the light lovely, so you know, it's lovely enough. Yes, that's what I've had to say on Goose. And I really am quite disappointed that it's not been a better review. It's kind of downer, but I'm not going to lie about something that I don't like. Other than that, the way that this is packaged, I'll tell you now, I love it actually. It's like a paper label, but it's printed on. There's no handwriting other than the little label on the bottom. And I can't really fault that, I really can't. I love the brushes, I love the bottles, the labels are absolutely divine. And this polish, this glitzel, I believe that if it was probably packed more, then it would be a lot better. But because it's there's so little glitter in the bottle, it kind of makes it difficult to do what you want to do on the nail. And yeah, other than that, other than those things I've mentioned, I do like the brand. I would buy it again, but I'm quite, for a first impressions, this was pretty rubbish actually. Yeah. Suppose this is why people do it on camera, because then if I was blogging I could probably like think about the way I was talking before I actually, like, this is rubbish and disappointed, and you know, but I can't lie about it, and that's all I've really got to say. I'll put links down below to, I'm sorry, I've got an itchy nose today. I'll put the links down below in the description box and things to how you can find Goose on Etsy and things like that. I will probably have a corresponding blog post at some point where I can have, you know, good shots and things like that. I will stick some shots in at the end of this video segment, and I will put a list of all the polishes that was used in the credits, and yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching, and please do, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, comment down below, give me a share, let people know about me, because that's, you know, word of mouth is the best way to get out there. And I hope to see you all soon.